Welcome back to Faith Over Fame. We're gonna do something a little different. It's kind of just more for the fun of it, just to throw something different out there. We're gonna do a little like would you rather, kind of with the Bible and stuff like that. So we're each gonna write our answer down on like what like the would you rather, and then we'll explain like why we chose it or something. So to kick it off, the first one is would you rather forget every Bible verse you've memorized or never hear worship music again?
Oh wow.
So we're gonna write it down and then we'll explain what we picked. But
Okay. Wow, that's hard. You said forget every.
forget every Bible verse you've ever memorized or never hear worship music again. All right. I guess I can go first when you get done.
Okay.
Explain mine. So, for mine, I picked never hear worship music again.
Wow.
I'm not saying I don't want to hear worship music. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that, but I mean, if you really think about it, if I really memorized a lot of Bible verses, then that, as we talked about in the couple episodes ago, Bible reading, if we said it's important to get in the Word, memorize Scripture. So if I have all these Bible verses memorized, I mean, I could. If somebody has a question, and more than likely, if I have a lot of Bible verses, then I could definitely, cite one of those Bible verses and give people an answer. And then, I mean, yeah, worship music's great, and there's definitely a lot of songs. Not being able to hear those songs would definitely be weird because sitting in church, I'd have to be like, I can't do this anymore. I can't listen to this. So I'd pick something else. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to forget every Bible verse because then I have to go back in there and memorize them all again. I won't remember which ones I memorized. So. I don't know. It's a hard question. These are tough, but I think I'd pick never hear worship music again.
See, I forget every Bible verse I've ever memorized because I just start carrying around the Bible everywhere because I don't know, but I feel like I couldn't go. I feel like I listen to a lot of worship music where it'd just be weird if not listening to it because I feel like especially a lot of the songs they kind of just hit different every now and then, but I don't. That's a hard.
Yeah, some of these are hard, but I mean, yeah, it would definitely be because what if I got in the same car and they started playing them, turn it off, can't do it anymore. I'm not allowed to listen to that anymore. But yeah. So the next one is, would you rather pray out loud in front of 1,000 people or lead a worship solo? I think this is a no-brainer.
Oh gosh.
I mean, to me,
Yeah.
I might get a lot of hate for this, but that's okay. You can go first this time.
You said it was pray in front
It was
of.
pray in front of 1,000 people or lead a worship solo.
Mine would probably be pray in front of 1,000 people because I don't have to actually see him. I can close my eyes and just say whatever I feel like I need to say, but I can't speak in front of whenever I'm looking at a bunch of people and leading it, especially leading it out. I'm not that type. I can't do that.
Yeah. See, I also picked pray in front of 1,000 people because, as I said, I mean, what are they gonna do? Hate on me for my prayer? I mean, not all the 1,000 people can come up to me and be like, "That was terrible." But instead of a lot of people say I can sing. I don't think I can that great, and a lot of people probably be like, "Well, why didn't you pick the worship solo?" or something like that. Well, sometimes when I get up there, I start shaking and stuff like that, and I just don't it kind of freaks me out. But if I'm praying, at least I can close my eyes and be like, "Well, there's nobody here. I'm just talking."
Yeah, who's gonna hate on a prayer?
Yeah, I mean, be like, "Yeah, that was terrible." Who's gonna at least somebody could on the worship solo, somebody be like, "Man, that was terrible." You just don't do that again. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna pray in front of 1,000 people. But the next one, would you rather have your search history read at church or your prayer life exposed?
Wow. Wow.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Cause there's definitely things I pray about that nobody else would probably pray about. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are tough, man.
Wow.
Cole's having a hard time.
No, I think I got it.
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay. For me, I put my search history exposed because like there's nothing on there that I'm not trying to hide. I'm like most of the time I'm playing like Wordle or like connections or anything like that, or like looking up like sports facts or anything like that. So like if people see that, like that's fine. But like if I had to like my prayer life, like people would be like, "Why are you praying for that?" Like that's like not necessary, but like like it's to me like it means something to me. So probably my search history. Probably I mean, like I said, they'd probably be like, "This guy's obsessed with like playing Wordle or like connections or like weird stuff like that." So yeah, probably my search history.
I picked search history too because there's nothing on there to hide. But yeah, there's some things whenever I pray about, it's kind of like personal stuff, and then it's also kind of like you said, why are you? What are you praying?
Yeah, like.
But I don't know. The search history shouldn't be too.
Yeah,
It's usually searching up how to spell certain words because I'm just stupid.
Yeah. All right. The fourth one. Would you rather only read Leviticus for a year or only listen to sermons from the 90s?
Oh yeah.
Well, Cole seems this one's pretty easy. So Cole seems this one's pretty easy, Tim. And luckily he gets to go first. So
what was it?
it's would you rather only read Leviticus for a year or only listen to sermons from the 90s?
I feel like sermons from the 90s because I feel like a lot of them. I kind of already go back to the sermons from the 90s, but I mean Leviticus it's a good book, but I don't know. I feel like I learn a lot more.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I also picked the sermon just because not every sermon is going to be the same.
Yeah.
Each preacher is going to give me something different. But I'm not saying Leviticus is going to give me the same thing, because if I really like read Leviticus, I could get something different from it. I'm not saying it's a bad book, but just I think listening to somebody, share the word it's more helpful to me to understand like more points, because like that was their view and maybe that like helps me understand it more. So even though it's from the 90s, like that was so long ago. It was like 30 years ago or 40. But yeah, probably, I don't know. Just listening to people in person is probably just better for me.
Yeah.
So I picked the sermons as well.
I feel like you could get a lot from Leviticus, but over a year, I feel like, I don't know, you'd have it a lot covered. But
yeah,
hearing sermons all throughout, especially here, I can learn a lot more from hearing someone. So I feel like that'd help a whole lot.
You ready for this one?
Oh,
This
gosh.
one's good. Would you rather fall asleep during a sermon or during a prayer?
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Am I saying the prayer?
See, that's where I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just
Oh no.
that's just what I yeah. So that's
Prayer.
I guess I get to go first.
Yeah.
I put fall asleep during the sermon because if I like, for example, Cole's question, am I saying the prayer? If I'm saying the prayer and I fall asleep during that, like, bro, what? At least if I'm like sitting in a church and someone else is preaching and I fall asleep, like maybe like my mom will like nudge me, and not everybody's gonna like see me unless I'm like snoring like so loud, like that's above the preacher. So I probably would rather fall asleep during a sermon just because I feel like not everybody would like be looking at me or like listening to me. But if I was saying the prayer, like people would know I was saying it out loud and be like, why'd this guy just stop? But if I wasn't saying the prayer, I mean, technically my eyes are already closed. So nobody would really know unless they just like all broke from the prayer and I'm just still standing there like that. But yeah, probably the sermon.
I put prayer because I don't. I feel like whenever someone's preaching, I have to like be fully in. If I like lose track at like one point, then I'm like totally lost. But I feel like the prayer, and some people may be confused if I fall asleep, but again, you could probably be nudged. Now, if you're sitting by yourself, I don't know.
You're done.
But I feel like the prayer, I don't know. Those are both pretty bad. But I feel like the prayer you could. You may have some people asking some questions, but in the end, you'll be all right.
Yeah. So then we'll just two more and then we'll be done. Would you rather face Goliath with only a stone and a slingshot, or wander in the desert for 40 years?
Wow. That's hard.
All right, man, you're up.
Give me Goliath. I mean, 40 years is absolutely insane. I don't know how they. That would be horrible, but I don't know. You get your one lucky, especially with God on your side, man. Like you got it. You got.
I also picked Goliath. I'm not walking around in a desert where there's no like water or anything like that. Just sand. You got to walk on that. Plus, it's like just hard on. You have to like sleep on that. I also just picked Goliath because like if I was in the shoes of David, like, and I trusted God, like, I'm winning. So like, what am I scared of? And, like the desert, no, it's too hot.
Yeah,
it's just not. That's not. And for 40 years, I don't even know the math on that, but that's like a million days. I actually don't know if that's accurate, but like, yeah, I'm not wandering around in the desert with sandals on, with sand getting everywhere, and having to pack a camel around with all my stuff, and having to sleep in there with barely any water in sight. Yeah, no. So then the last one, it's kind of this. I don't know. Would you rather see Jesus walk on water, or would you rather see Jesus walk on water,
Whoa.
or see him heal a blind man?
Oh wow.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. All right.
I put heal a blind man because, I mean, yeah, water's cool and on. Like, nobody can walk on water but Jesus. But, like, just to, like, if I was around, like, that blind man and, like, him being able to, like, see me and, like, describe me and, like, for not being able to, like, see anything in the past, like, that would be, like, a really cool experience to see, like, somebody's, like, like, getting to, like, witness that for the first time and see, like, God's creation and stuff like that for the first time. But, like the water thing would be cool, too, but Jesus, like, performed, like, I'm not saying, like, this is, like, bad, but, like, Jesus performed many miracles, and, like, walking on water was definitely, like, that's, like, really cool and, like, awesome, but, like, I don't know if that was, like, the greatest miracle, so, like, he's seeing, like, the blind man, like, be able to describe things around him, like, just to, like, be able to see, because, like, if you close your eyes, all you see is, like, black, and, like, I don't know, like, what a blind person sees anyway, but, like, if, like, that's, like, what I imagine is see nothing is, like, black, but, like, and just be able to see, like, everything around him, like, that would be really cool, like, to witness.
Yeah, see that's hard because both are absolutely can't even imagine. But I put walking on water. But healing the blind, that would be just as you said, to see that person. But again, as you said, you don't see anybody walking on water. So like if you're on the boat in the middle of a storm, you see someone walking on water, you're like what is going on? But I don't know. They're both absolutely insane. But I pick water.
All right. I know that I said that was the last one, but we're going to do one more because this one, I don't know how I'm going to pick this, but would you rather be thrown into a furnace or into a lion's den?
Oh, wow.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
And you're up, big dog.
I'm gonna pick furnace because like how like the three Hebrew boys are kind of like just chilling in there, and then of course you see God, but you're kind of like, yeah, I'm just chilling in here in this fire, kill those two guards, and I'm perfectly fine. So I feel like even that, I don't know, both are again absolutely insane, but I feel like being able to just chill in the fire.
See, I picked lions. Like, I didn't really they didn't like burn up. God was down there with them, like, and just walking around and doing what they wanted, like hip hip hooray. But like I don't know, just the thought of like being burned, I don't like that. Like it's like too hot. I don't know. Even though like they didn't they probably didn't feel it or like even think about it, but like the lions didn't like. At least it's like a cool animal. Like at least be like, how'd you die? Lion killed me. Like I don't know, but. Maybe I could like calm the lion down or something too. Like maybe start petting it or something. Like maybe just keep it calm or something. But yeah, I picked lions then. So me and Cole agree on like 2.
Yeah, probably.
That's okay though. I mean,
that's good.
I like seeing the different perspectives. That's good though. So yeah, we just wanted do something a little different, just spice it up, maybe a little fun. Those are definitely spiced up. Those are those are tough questions to ask. But yeah, that was a little game of Would You Rather. We might run that back soon because I kind of liked it. That was kind of fun. But. Yep, that was Would You Rather from Feather of Fame. See you guys next time.